Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another video. More on, I'm gonna give my another thoughts on another trailer. So this time, came out like maybe recently, maybe one or I think not one, I think maybe a couple weeks ago. But I think it was like maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, I'll say. Isn't it? It's me. It's the trailer. Well, the first trailer for Nosferatu. Nosferatu coming out this basically December 20th, Christmas time, basically. So I have to say, I wasn't a fan of the trailer. The trailer did nothing for me. So I'll just put it bluntly like that. First of all, the director of this film, Robert Eggers. To me, I'm not a fan of him as a director. I'm not. People praise him for his films, like he did for A24, what he did. The Witch, which I did a long time ago. I did not like. To me, it was very boring. Half the time I couldn't understand what the whole family was saying. And with stupid ending, you know. The witch bitch, so I should say. And I was not a fan of the Lighthouse. Which I did appreciate the concept of being in black and white. But to me, I thought it was silly and boring. I mean, what's basically some of the film for me is just what we see Willem Dafoe basically jacking off, and Robert Pattinson just looking up, ready to get, you know, if you get what I mean. Willem Dafoe jacking off, Robert Pattinson looking up. I was just waiting for it. That pretty much sums up the whole movie for me. So I am not a fan of this director at all. I am not. Granted, this film is not for A24, but still. I mean, Nosferatu. Over the past years, okay, Nosferatu, Count Olaf, but it's basically another Dracula movie. They say that Nosferatu, he was from back when film came out. Like they say that Nosferatu was the original Dracula when it came out. Was it 1923? So probably say that but still, Dracula or Count or Nosferatu. You know what? You know, recently the Dracula movies have not worked out. As for any of the classic monster movies like Dracula, Frankenstein, or the Wolfman, you know, pretty much most of them were flops. I mean, last year alone, I mean, Renfield I like with Nicolas Cage because it was a lot of fun in that. You know, but that film was a flop. The Last Voyage of the Demeanor, that was a flop. Going back with other ones like Dracula Untold with Luke Evans, that did not do well. The Mummy with Tom Cruise, the reboot, that was critically panned and it didn't do well. Or even the Frankenstein movies like Victor Frankenstein, that was one with Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy. That flopped. Even Lisa Frankenstein, which I did like, that came out earlier this year, that still was a flop. So, or The Wolfman from 2010, the 2010 remake of The Wolfman, that flopped. So, and plus, how many times do they do anything and they flop, you know? Will this film flop? Maybe. You know? Count how many times, how many of these monster movies they've done in the past and they flopped. And but essentially, what can you do with the story of either Dracula or Nosferatu that hasn't been done already? I mean, okay. As for the trailer, you know, it's good looking shots. You know, I'm like, is this kind of a recurring thing with these type of movies with this director, or Yeah, it's not A24 though, but still, like they do good looking shots. I'm like, this is a recurring thing to me. It's kind of a redundant thing. Keep on saying nice looking shots, or cinematography as they put it. To me, that's just I'm getting tired of telling myself that. But but Bill Skarsgård is Nosferatu, which I am tired of seeing this guy. He's like Sam Jackson, right? Samuel Jackson. He has to be in every freaking movie now. I mean, ever since his Pennywise from the shit movies, he's been almost freaking for everything. Barbarian a couple years ago. That's me. Acting wise, all right, but still underwhelming. John Wick Chapter 4. He was a shit villain in that. He's starting an upcoming Crow remake. This movie, what was the other one? A Boy Kills World, which actually I did not mind that movie on it, to be fair. And Bill Skarsgård, to be perfectly fair, because one thing, he didn't talk in the movie, so that was one thing that was positive I could say about, because he didn't talk. Okay, because give me like Nicolas Cage from Willis Wonderland. Okay, he didn't talk at all either. But it's like he has to start appearing in freaking everything now. Like Sam Jackson, of course. I mean, Samuel Jackson's easily a better actor than he is. Still, but like he has to pop up in freaking everything now. And he's like this film and the Crow remake, which I ranted on the trailer for that film of the Crow. That was a crap trailer as well. Before we go step by step, we have the leads. We have Bill Skarsgård. We have Willem Dafoe because he was used previously from this director in The Lighthouse. You have Nicholas Hoult that's in it, which I liked him previously when he was in Renfield. Actually, he was pretty decent in that movie. And Nicholas Hoult from previously also from The Menu I liked, and of course he played young Hank McCoy or Beast from the X-Men movies. What was it? What's her name? Depp. Johnny Depp's daughter. Lily Rose Depp. Yeah. Lily Rose Depp. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of her as an actress. To me, for what her appearances in Tusk and Yoga Hosers, I'm sorry, I'm not... Johnny Depp's daughter, I'm sorry, she's not for me, okay? To me, she's not good of an actress anyway. From what I got from those two movies. Especially, I did not like those two movies. I did not. Then I think there was a brief shot of Aaron Taylor Johnson. He was in it. He's in it too. And there was this old guy who was about to bite a bird's head off. I think that was Ralph Ensland, the guy from Game of Thrones, a couple Harry Potter films, and he's revealed he's going to be the new Galactus in the upcoming MCU Fantastic Four movie. And then we said with Willem Dafoe. Yeah, I said that. And we see like. We see rats. Granted, they look like real rats, so I'll give a positive for that. At least they're not CGI rats. So I'll probably give them that to use real rats. Hey, Indiana Jones. That many rats, like Indiana Jones' Last Crusade. Rats. At least they looked practical, real, instead of using CG rats. You get the scary music the scary gothic music to build the intensity up. We see the overhead shot of the tower with a shadow of a hand going over it. Okay, decent looking the shot of that. We see with Lily Rose Depp looks like she's praying, and then like a hand comes out behind her, and then there's a shadow, the figurine shadow of the not a shadow, but the black silhouette figurine of Nosferatu, I guess with these dogs. I mean, overall the trailer did not impress me. It did not. And people say, "Oh, you just don't like it because you just don't want to like it." Recently, especially for horror films this year, have sucked. I mean, films I like this year. I mean, I like The Beekeeper. Even I like Lisa Frankenstein, but it's more of a comedy than horror, though. There was another film I forgot. I know I like the Spy Family movie. I love that movie. But there was another film. It was The Beekeeper, Lisa Frankenstein. Crap, I forgot. There was another movie I liked that came out this year. Crap. Oh, but there's another one. There was actually for horror. There was a film called The Frogman, and that was a found footage movie. I'm like, okay, yeah, I like that one. It's probably the best found footage film I've seen in quite some time. So for horror, okay, Frogman. If you haven't seen Frogman, I would check it out though. It's a found footage film, pretty good one, you know. But the rest of the films, like the first Omen was a prequel, so I already knew what was gonna happen. It was a boring movie. I saw Abigail, that sucked. There was one, oh yeah, Night Swim. I reviewed that one long ago, at the start of this year. That was a, oh yeah, it's a haunted swimming pool. Wow, trying to be serious as well. That sucked. What else is horror? What was it called? Arcanian? I think it was called Arcanian. I think that was not for me either. What else for horror? Imaginary. Oh yeah, that's right. How could I forget the teddy bear? Yeah. I wish I could just imagine it not existing. Freaking. I mean, overall, yeah, horror films have been not good this year. It hasn't. Although there was another horror film I did not mind. I would say it was a spider film called Sting. I actually did not mind that one. Although other spider films I do prefer above it though, like Arachnophobia, Eight-Legged Freaks. Like those ones, I put those above this one. So overall, like, okay, 2 horror films, not counting Lisa Frankenstein because it's more comedy. But like other horror films this year just suck. They do. So how's this one going to be any supposedly scary or suspenseful? Because how many times have they retold the story of either Nosferatu or Dracula, you know? And they not do well. And plus, I am not a fan of this director. I am not. I'm just not. To me, it was that The Witch sucked. The Lighthouse sucked. I don't know. And it's just like, I mean, there's been other films I liked that I enjoyed that are not horror I like this year. Like I said, The Birdkeeper, Lisa Frankenstein. I love the Spy Family movie. How's this figure bugging me now? What other films that? Well, there was another film that I liked that came out this year. Give me a second here. Sorry. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Night Swim sucked. Yeah, I like The Beekeeper. Yeah, Madam Web sucked. definitely sucked. Oh yeah, Spaceman. Yeah, Spaceman with Adam Sandler. Yeah, that's what I remember now. Yeah, Spaceman. I enjoyed that film. It was good. It was good seeing Adam Sandler doing another dramatic role, you know. But overall, yeah, but mostly horror films have sucked. Yeah, it was like Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. I saw that sucked too. Oh, it's another horror film. All these films, I can't remember everything all at once. It was a one called Late Night with the Devil. It was okay. It was alright. I did love it, but it was just okay. I wouldn't call it great. Yeah, Sasquatch Sunset. I just recently reviewed that. That sucked. Big time. To me, that's the worst film of the year for me. But it's not a horror film, though. I'm saying. Let's see. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes that I have not seen. Yeah, Furiosa, the Mad Max movie. Yeah, that sucked. Yeah. So overall, yeah, but overall, yeah, just this, horror films overall was not good. It was not good this year. Although the film got a lot of praise recently, was that prequel, Quiet Place Day One, which I have not seen. Although I did like both movies, so I did like the first two movies. But the thing is though, with the prequel, because because I heard that Jamon Hansu is in this new one, but of course he's gonna live because in the sequel, part 2, spoiler. If anyone has not seen it, spoiler, don't stop this part, but spoiler, I mean, Jamon Hansu dies in the sequel, in part 2, So obviously, if he's in the prequel day 1, obviously he's gonna live. He's gonna live in that film to die in the part 2, It's too bad because I like Jamon Hansu as an actor, good actor. But but that's a film that recently got a lot of praise for though, so. I know it's a prequel because I'm just how I think about I feel about with prequels, I mean, like the first one, it was boring because we know how it's gonna end. So, what's the problem with prequels? I mean, there are exceptions to prequels I did not mind though, but that's for another time. So maybe I'll one day give A Quiet Place Day 1 a watch because I said I like the first two ones, but. Overall, the horror films, beside that one, the horror films have sucked this year. And I was saying, how is Nosferatu going to be any different? How's it going to be scary? Oh, because it has a gothic look to it, and good-looking shots and stuff, right? I don't know what more I can say. I mean, overall, I was going off topic because I was listening on horror films that sucked this year, so I went off topic on the subject. But the trailer did nothing for me. I'm not a fan of this director. So that's basically what I had to say. I mean, like I said, Bill Skarsgård, he's got to be freaking everything now. I'm tired of it. To me, overall, he's not that great to me because he was a shit Pennywise. He was a shit villain in John Wick Chapter 4. Yeah, the one thing I probably did not mind him in Boy Kills World because he didn't talk. Maybe that's why. But yeah, the upcoming Crow remake, the trailer sucked, and this film sucked. So. Well, yeah, but if you like this, if you're looking forward to it, fine. But I'm not. Or I'm being too harsh. I mean, there are haters and there's lovers. Okay. No, we're not that kind of lovers. I'm like love people who like these sort of movies. I'm still trying to say, what's the opposite of lovers? Love, hate, right? But if you look forward to this film, that's fine. I am not. I have no interest at all. So. Like I said, the trailer did nothing for me. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. We'll see you next time. Later.